cross-legged, if that's comfortable for you. If not, stretching one or both legs out, sitting up on your blanket or a cushion. Closing your eyes. Centering into this moment, so tuning into all your sense organs. There's 5 of them: your skin, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and your ears. Taking several breaths here, just on your own guided journey through the senses as you're deepening your breath. And what you might be noticing from connecting with the senses is just how intricate, how enlivening that connection can be, and how much is there when we tune in to notice. So today's practice is really going to be about finding the magical in the mundane, noticing the beauty in what is present right here, appreciating letting go of the thought that we should anything, or shoulding on ourselves, should be doing something different, should be focusing our lives in a different way, should be experiencing some big transformational thoughts. Simply just appreciating what's here right now. The magic in the mundane. So a few more breaths, sinking into that awareness again. Connecting with the senses. Maybe bringing a soft smile to your lips. Then begin to circle your ribs around. You can keep your eyes closed. Feeling your spine moving in every direction. Your head rolling opposite of the ribs. Going back the other way with your circle. And coming back to center, gently opening your eyes. And let's stretch the right leg out to the right, keeping the left leg bent in or bending it in if it's been extended. And flexing and pointing that right foot a few times, just waking up the extension in this leg. Awesome. So seeing if you can sit equally on the sit bones, grounding down through both sit bones. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, we're going to twist to the left, bringing the arms down. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths and see if you can really let this twist originate from down low in the belly, coming up through the body until your head turns out over the left shoulder. Relaxing the jaw. See if you can flex the right foot, keeping some awareness in that leg. And then really holding on with the right hand. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky, and then we're going to side bend over towards that right leg, pulling against the right arm. So we're in this upper body twist, leaning over, lengthening through the left side body here. See if you can open your heart to the sky a little more. And 2 more breaths here. And then inhale, coming back up. Exhale, placing that left hand on the floor behind you. Inhale, lifting the right arm up, and if you would like, lifting the hips up off the floor, letting the right foot come fully to the floor, and opening the heart. And here, moving that right arm around in a big circle. So whether you're seated on the floor or lifted up, move this right arm around. An expansive circle here. And going back the other way. And then sitting back and down, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together for a bound angle pose. You might notice here how the sides of your body feel a little different after only really stretching into one. You can inhale here, lifting through your heart, and as you exhale, fold forward. And we're going to hang out here for a couple breaths. With your next inhale, coming back up, and we'll stretch the left leg out to the side, bringing that right foot in, flex and point the left foot, and waking up this leg. Yay! Sitting equally on the sit bones, flexing that left foot. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, expanding. Exhale, twisting to the right. And we're going to be here for a few breaths, so don't feel like you have to crank your body into the full extension of this twist right away. Really sink into that lower belly. See if the twist can originate there and then come up through the belly, through the ribs, through the chest, until the head looks out over the right shoulder, lifting the spine tall the whole time, flexing that left foot, breathing deeply. Holding on with the left hand, inhale, lifting the right arm up and side bending over to the left. Really pulling against that left arm as you extend through the right, opening the heart to the sky, maybe a little bit more. See if you can breathe into the sensation here. And inhale, coming back up. Exhale, releasing the hands to the floor behind you. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Maybe you're just extending here. If you'd like to go further, you can lift up onto your right leg. And left foot comes to the floor, and then opening the heart to the sky. So from wherever you choose to be, begin to circle the left arm in the biggest circles you can find, expanding into this beautiful beginning of May. The warmth, the light increasing. Going back the other way, reversing the direction. And then sitting back down, if you've lifted up, and bringing your legs forward. So instead of Baddha Konasana now I'm going to cross this left leg over the right, bending both knees. Now, this is option number one, is to bring the left foot to the floor. If you have more flexibility in your hips, you can nestle these knees and to stack on top of each other, a deeper hip stretch here. So placing your hands on your feet or your ankles, creating a little circuit of energy here. We're gonna flow a little forward and backwards, and this can be just a really tiny movement. Really pay attention to your sensation in your body. So inhale as we come back, and exhale, slowly rocking forward. Inhale, coming back. You can think of yourself as like a piece of seaweed in the ocean. Flowing forward. Inviting in some fluidity and ease. And the next time you come forward, stay in whatever version of forward fold you find for 3 deep breaths. Soften your jaw, relax your hips. And then inhale, coming back up, leaning back into your hands behind you, and we'll windmill the legs around, switching. So again, you can bring your foot to the floor. So there's a right foot to the floor this time, over the left leg. If you'd like to nestle those knees in against each other, that can be really lovely. Deepening that stretch in the hips. See if you can sit equally on your sit bones here as well, holding on to your ankles or your feet, creating a little circuit of energy. And again, we'll flow with the breath. See if you can really soften your jaw, soften the hips so there's not clenching here. And we'll rock a little here. So inhale, leaning back. Exhale, coming forward. And again, this movement might be really tiny, and that's totally fine. You're exploring your flow here. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, leaning back a little bit. Exhale, coming forward. Just being at peace, kind of rocking on the waves of life, gentle waves. Being at peace, noticing, appreciating the mundane. We get so caught up in the big events, the excitements, the tragedies, the joys. Just appreciating here, leaning forward, coming into a full forward fold here. 3 deep breaths. And with your next inhale, coming back up, leaning back into the hands. This time we're gonna untwist the legs, bring the feet to the floor in front of you, and let the knees fall side to side, massaging out those hips, low back. Excellent. All right. From here, find your way to the top of your mat, standing. So move your blanket out of the way. And come to stand at the top of your mat in Tadasana pose, mountain pose. So spread your toes really wide. Press them down into the mat. Feel the arches of your feet lifting up. Soft knees, lifted heart, broadening through the heart by opening the palms towards the world in front of you. Pull the chin back slightly. Feel yourself in this mountain pose, strong, stable, grounded. You've been nourished by these earth and water elements. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Palms pressed together and fold forward down through the midline. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Hands to the shins. Exhale down, place the hands, step the right foot back behind you. Keeping the right hand on the floor, Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. 2 breaths here. And with your last exhale, bringing the hand down to the floor. Step back to a down dog, walking out your dog here. Shifting through those hips that we stretched already. And inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose. Holding here, feel free to drop your knees if you'd like. One more inhale. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Elbows in, shoulders back. Inhale, pressing into the floor. Pressing up to a baby cobra. Not going too high here. Little opening, shoulders dropping away from the ears. Exhale, back down. This time, lifting the hands, keeping the feet grounded. So head, hands, heart lift off the floor. Exhale down. This time we're going to let the arms and the head stay grounded. And inhale, lift the legs up off the floor. Exhale down. You'll feel the opposite wanting to lift, right? Like your head just wanted to lift. Pressing into your hands here. Come back through hands and knees. Curl the toes under maybe a quick little down dog or a child's pose stretch. And then coming to down dog again. Inhale, lift right leg to the sky. We're going to bend the knee and pull it through, bringing the right knee to the outside of the right elbow. Inhale, lift it back up to the sky. Exhale, bring it straight through towards the nose, this time pulling forward towards a plank. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bringing the knee across to the left elbow. And inhale up. Beautiful. Bringing the foot through to the top of the mat. High or low lunge. Finding your balance here. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And 2 breaths here. Stable, strong. Nothing fancy. With your next exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step forward, top of the mat. Exhale, hang forward, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Standing all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. So we're going to do a little standing fun thing before we do the other side flow. So I'm just going to turn to face you here. We're going to come into a stance where the feet are wider than the hips. Toes pointing out just slightly. And we're going to do a little sequence of squat, squat, jump in, jump out. So it looks like this. And I'm just going to bring my hands together and then press them back. So there's squat, squat. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Squat, squat. And then the jump in, jump out. Okay, squat, squat, jump in, jump out. Squat, join me if you haven't yet. Jump in, jump out. And if jumping doesn't work for you, you can step in, step out. Squat, squat, jump in, jump out. And see if you can keep your upper body lifted as you're squatting. Do 2 more rounds. Feel this in your legs. Strong connection to the earth. This is the last one. Jump in, jump out. Yay! So coming back to the top of your mat, we'll do our little flow. On the other side, a little warmed up, heart beating here. Bringing your arms down by your sides again, palms facing out. Feel that strong asana. Beautiful, grounded, present, grateful for the mundane. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Palms pressed together, gratitude, bow down to the earth. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, place the hands, step the left foot back behind you, keep the left hand on the floor. Inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky, sinking those hips, 2 breaths. And with your last exhale, bringing the hand back down to the floor, stepping back to a down dog, moving or finding stillness, whatever feels good to you. Moving forward to a plank pose, holding here. Feel free to drop your knees, keeping the hips forward if you do drop your knees. Really feel your core engaging. One more inhale. Exhale, lowering all the way down. Inhale, up. Cobra, maybe a little higher this time. Keep these elbows in against the body, shoulders away from the ear. Deep breath here. Curling the toes under, press back from here to a down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Bend the knee and bring it outside the left elbow as you pull forward. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, knee towards the nose in the center. Inhale, lifting up. This time we're going to cross. Lifting up. And then bringing the foot through to the top of the mat. Finding your lunge, high or low. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Finding stability. Appreciation in this simple pose. One more inhale, and exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step forward, top of the mat. Exhale, hang forward, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Bending all the way up, palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Lovely, so we're gonna do one more round of the squat, squat, jump in, jump out. You can find your own pace, and if you don't want to jump, you can step in, step out. So finding your stance a little wider here. And let's do 6 rounds. Here we go. Squat, keep that upper body lifted. Squat, jump in, jump out, squat. Squat, jump in, jump out, that's 2. Squat, squat, jump in, jump out, 3. Squat, squat, jump in, jump out. That's 4. 2 more. Last one. Yay! You did it. All right, so we're going to come back down to the mat. Let's come down onto our backs. And hug our knees into the chest. Rock a little side to side here. And placing your feet on the floor, if you have something under your head, you may want to remove it for just a moment. With your next inhale, press strongly into your feet, lifting your hips up towards the sky. Bridge pose, maybe pressing your elbows into the mat. Extending hands on either side of the hips, facing each other. Or you can interlace your hands, rolling the shoulders under. Wherever you are, press strongly into your feet, lifting the hips up, engage the glutes. Breathing through your belly, front side of your body. And one more inhale. Exhale, releasing down. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees flop out to either side for just a moment. Bringing the hands to the low belly. Deep breaths here. One more breath. And actually, you're welcome to stay here for Shavasana if it feels good for you. Otherwise, you can stretch your legs out long, maybe a little wider stance. Bringing the arms to the side, slide the shoulder blades down the back. And feel your body soften into the mat, into the earth. Tuning into your senses again. Allowing them to bring you into this present moment. Appreciation for the growth, the dirt under the fingernails, literally and metaphorically. Abundant late springtime. Bringing your awareness back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor and come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. Sitting with your eyes closed. Allow these words to wash over you. This is a poem called Mundane by Rebecca Del Rio. We want to live life on a nobler plane, more eloquent arguments, more elegant intentions. We imagine ourselves living scripts, perfectly written, great exits. Instead, we fold clothes, wash our cars. Some days the plants need water. The cat needs its shots. There's weeding, then pruning, then everything all over again. Today, I found yesterday's dirt, stubborn earth, still lodged contently beneath my fingernails. My fingers are stained with tannin from persistent forget-me-nots plucked who constantly refuse to be forgotten. Why bother myself with the big questions, the big answers, the soil, the clothes folded neatly, or lying dirty in the basket? These pages, blank then filling, these are the boundaries which contain my exits. Great or just exits, commonplace and enough. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. Take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Thank you all for joining me for practice today. I hope you have a beautifully mundane day. Namaste.